But it has us thinking about fall and comfort food and Thanksgiving. Teresa Toth is here from Recipe Remix to show us how to pull off the Thanksgiving feast when it's just a small group. So maybe you don't want to do the whole bird.
Absolutely. If there's just two of you, if you're just a couple or you just have a small child or you just don't feel like it, then you don't have to.
Exactly. Right? It's your Thanksgiving. It's
That's
your choice.
Right. Make it easy.
So what are we working with this morning?
We're going to do 3 different dishes. We're going to start with the turkey. We're going to move to some stuffing, and then we're going to do some dessert as well.
Yes, I have my eye on the left side of the table here.
I know.
Let's start with the main course here, and what are we working with?
We're going to do a turkey breast. So instead of doing the entire bird, which generally takes so much time in the thaw and the prep and everything, just get the turkey breast. You can get them at any grocery store these days, super simple. And then we're just going to roast it. So we're going to put it on a low heat, like 325, roast it for about an hour or so. And then all we have on it is some melted butter. And then we've got our herbs, so fresh herbs, about a tablespoon of each. And we've done a cute parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Yeah, I know that song. Okay, so, and you like to work with fresh herbs.
Well, both. I've got a little bit of both in each recipe. So for this one, the fresh herbs really make a difference. And so all you're going to do is just brush it on with your butter. There's a little bit of garlic in here as well. I put 4 cloves in because I really like garlic, but
looks delicious.
It's your choice. And then you're going to be basting this throughout the roasting time, probably every 20 minutes or so, making sure it stays nice and moist, and that way you're guaranteed that at the end it's going to look beautiful, it's going to taste beautiful, and then you're good to go.
And you know, turkey is such a lean meat as it is. You don't want it to be dry.
It is. So when you're adding the butter, you don't have to feel too guilty about it, right?
Go for it.
And then that's that. And then what I like to do is just serve it family style. So I've just got some rice, I've got some green veg. It looks beautiful when you display it. Everybody helps themselves. And then you may even have some left over.
You might, but not if it looks like that. That looks amazing.
Excellent.
Okay, I like how you presented that.
Thank you.
How about stuffing?
So stuffing. So generally stuffing is so bread heavy, which I understand. That's the basis of stuffing, but let's add a little bit more to it. So I've got some green apple in mine, celery, some almonds for a little bit of extra protein, some onion. And so all you do is you just chop up your ingredients. You're going to saute them in a little bit of butter. And then for the bread, I've just roasted it in the oven, and I've used really good bread. So I'm using like, it's got flax, it's got quinoa, whole grain. So you've already got some added nutrition in that. Throw it all together at the end. You might want to add a little chicken stock just to make it moist, and then you can present it as well.
Beautiful. And what are we doing for spices here with the stuffing?
Yes, so I've got some dried oregano in here, and I've got just some poultry seasoning, dried poultry seasoning.
Okay, terrific. And on to dessert. This looks like a generous helping.
It is. I don't know if you would normally make something this big, although cameraman Nick has said that he may be up to the challenge. But these are a cookies and cream pumpkin trifle. So
he's behind the camera with a spoon in hand.
He's ready to come in. So we're looking at just canned pumpkin pie filling, and I'm using that instead of the actual pumpkin just because it's already got the seasonings and the spices and everything in it, so it just makes life easy.
For convenience sake,
For convenience. And then we've got just some chocolate-covered graham crackers.
Yum.
Crush those up just with the crusher. And then some real whipped cream. So I use this instead of the ready-made edible oil product stuff, which
I get it.
Whatever works for you.
Sure.
But it's nice because it doesn't have any sugar, so you can control the sweetness of the dish.
Aha.
It's not too overwhelming.
Well, that looks stunning and perfect for a party of 2 or a smaller party Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes.
This looks lovely. Thank you so much, Teresa.
You're welcome.
It smells good. We're getting into the spirit of things and Thanksgiving just around the corner. It sure does feel like fall this morning. 8:26.